what's up, K Army? Today I am back with another video. So today, guys, if you couldn't already tell by the title, I'm going to show you how to get a flawless application with your makeup and how to get a, I'm talking about full on coverage. I'm talking about full coverage. Like, this is like an industrial strength beat right here. Like, if you like this type of beat for your everyday, I will not judge you because I am there with you, girl. But if you are like a performer on stage, you're in theater, you're behind makeup lights, you're behind the camera, this is good for video, photo shoots, just all like the entertainment side of things. This is a great foundation routine for just that. So I'm going to show you how to cover up any imperfection, blemishes, fill in your pores if you have enlarged pores and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking so much and we're gonna just get right to it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, to start off with our base, we have a fresh clean face, and I went ahead and applied my brows because this video is not about brows. But what we're gonna take first is my Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Primer. And this is kind of like a lotion-based primer. It doesn't feel like the silicone primer, so this is going to keep our skin moisturized and a little tacky under the makeup. You always want to put a primer on the outer rim of your face that has kind of a stick to it, a tacky feel to it, so your makeup can adhere to the primer instead of your skin. So the primer acts as a barrier. And next, because I do have quite large pores on the center of my face, I'm going to take this Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complex Primer, and this is one of my favorite pore filling primers outside of the Benefit Cosmetic Pore Professional Primer. That is another one of my favorite, but I love this one because it's like super thick and it just like, your pores disappear right before your eyes. And when I put this on my face, I concentrate it in the center of my face where I have the large pores. Not on my forehead, but mostly right in my T-zone, excluding the forehead. And this primer leaves our skin a little ashy, but it's okay because we're putting foundation right over top of it. Next, I'm going to take my Dior Air Flash Spray On Airbrush Foundation. And I love this foundation. I have it in the color 400. And I shake it back and forth. And I apply this one to the skin. When doing a full coverage foundation routine, I like to apply a very thin layer to begin with, and we work our way up gradually as we always do in makeup. So you're just going to give it a little shake and spray it right onto the face. Okay, now to blend that in, I'm going to take my MAC stippling brush and just work that all into the skin. Okay, now that we have a thin layer of foundation on just to cover up some of the blemishes, we're going to go in with a second foundation, which is a cream foundation. And this is the MAC Studio Tech Foundation. And this is a cream foundation. I'm in the color NC44. We're going to use a dense kabuki brush, which is my Morphe E6 brush, and we're going to pack that all over the face. Don't worry about hitting under your eyes because later on we're going to be going in with some concealer. You don't have to focus the foundation under your eyes. Just focus on the rest of your skin. And at this point, we shouldn't see anything trying to peek through the skin. Like, all of our blemishes are completely gone. Today, I'm using my NARS Soft Complete Matte Concealer in the color Macadamia. And we're just going to take this fluffy brush and go into the pot, swirl it around, and we're going to apply this under our eyes. Starting with focusing the color more in that inner corner. Even though my face is much brighter than the rest of my body, I like to get my foundation to match my neck and my body, and then I'll just highlight from there with the concealer and bring back the color that is in the center of my face. Alright, going in with my beauty blender, I'm going to lightly pounce this under my eyes just to blend it out. I don't want to press in too hard because you start removing product when you press the Beauty Blender into your face. So you're just gonna lightly pounce it to give you a airbrush finish. And I'm gonna go over my eyelid with whatever my Beauty Blender catches. Like a ninja, I'm gonna go quickly in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to get that under my eye with the same Beauty Blender. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Peach Perfect Matte Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm gonna use this powder puff to set my whole entire face. Okay, and while my whole entire face is setting, I'm gonna go and finish my eyes and come right back to put all the rest of my face on. Alright, now guys, it's time to brush off the excess powder and to put our contour on and bronze up our face a little bit, and then a little lip, and we are done. So I'm gonna take my Crown Pro brush C517, and I'm just gonna dust away all of the Laura Mercier translucent powder, just pretty much in my T-zone area, and I'm just gonna roll that in a circle. I'm not just like brushing it away, but I'm pressing it and rolling it into the skin because we want that beat to stay all day. And we powdered the nose, so we're gonna brush out the nose. Again, sweep it back and forth and in circular motions. Our smile lines, the chin. Okay, and for the rest of our face, we're gonna take my Morphe E41 big brush, big fluffy brush, and we're gonna tap into my MAC Studio Fix powder and brush off the rest of the face. Alright, now time to do a little bronzing. We're going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer powder, and I like to use this one to contour with because it shows up a little bit cooler on my skin. And we're going to take a fluffy square shaped brush and go straight down the nose. Alright, and now I'm taking my Luxie 504 large angle brush. We're going to do the same thing, but just to the cheekbone area. A little bit of the forehead as well. And that is it, guys. If you're not satisfied with how it looks and you want it to look more of a skin-like finish, of course this finish right here I prefer because I am under lights, and I think this is good for stage, theater, and video photography. This type of beat is great for that. You don't want to look too shiny on camera all the time, but if you don't want it to be as matte, you can always take a little Fix Plus or any wet setting spray, setting mist to set your entire face and make it look more skin-like. So for lips today, I'm going to take my Jonte Blue lip liner in the color Brown Sugar, and I'm going to line my lips. Okay, and after I take the Jonte Blue, I'm next going to take my Patrick Star lipstick in the color Mama Star, and we're just going to apply that onto the lips. And guys, that is the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed this makeup tutorial with me today, and you all hopefully learned something to get your skin to look so flawless, so beat. Hashtag beat face. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Kirsten and I YouTube channel. And if you do decide to subscribe, don't forget to turn on your bell notifications so you get a ping every time we post. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time on Karma Playhouse. Deuces.
Hi, I'm Kirsten.
And I'm Miesha Michelle, and you've been watching
Karma Playhouse. If you like challenges
and DIYs, remember to watch more of our videos.
and smash the subscribe button below.